we're checking out these LED taillights with black housings and smoked lenses for the 2019 and newer Silverado 1500s with factory halogen taillights. These are a great option for Silverado owners who want to give their rear end of their truck a darker, more aggressive look while also upgrading to a brighter, longer lasting LED lighting setup. Alright, so right out of the box, the standout feature here is definitely the slick smoked lens combined with that black housing. It's a clean, modern look that pairs especially well with darker paint colors or blackout styling and any other blacked out mods you might have on the truck. But beyond the looks, these are full LED taillights, which means you're getting a brighter light output and faster illumination when you compare them to those stock halogen bulbs. That added brightness isn't just for looks, it also helps with safety since other drivers will be able to see your brake lights and signals more clearly, especially in bad weather conditions or at night. These are designed as direct replacements for your factory taillights, so they include all the proper connectors and they're gonna plug right in for a plug-and-play setup. And because they're built specifically for trucks that came with halogen taillights from the factory, you won't need to deal with any complicated conversions or resistors. Just plug them in and you're good to go right out of the box. Now, as far as the construction goes, these are made from tough materials, starting with the polycarbonate lenses that are gonna resist cracking and scratching. And the durable housings are built from ABS plastic, which is lightweight, but strong enough to hold up against road debris and regular use without cracking or breaking over time. They're weather sealed to keep out the moisture and dirt, so whether you're dealing with heavy rain, snow, or those dusty trails, you can count on them to keep working just like they should without getting hazy over time. They're also DOT and SAE compliant, which means they meet all the safety requirements for street use. Now, as far as pricing goes on these, they're coming in right around that mid $200 price range. That's a very reasonable price for a full LED taillight setup that offers improved visibility, sharp styling, and long-lasting durability. If you're looking to give your Silverado's rear end a more aggressive look without breaking the bank, this is a great option. Installation on this is straightforward, so we're rating this just a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and you can have this installed in about 1 hour of your time. These are designed as direct replacements for the factory units, so the plug-and-play setup really simplifies things. Now let's head on out to the shop, and they're going to give you a detailed walkthrough of exactly how that install process goes.
For this install, you need a ratchet, 10mm socket, and a T15 socket. All right, today we're gonna be installing some taillights on our Silverado. First, we're gonna watch a quick video to uninstall stock ones, then we'll come back here to install the new ones.
So our first step is going to be to remove our 2 bolts holding our taillight in the housing. And to do that, we're gonna use our T15 torque bit and a ratchet. And once we have those out, we can go ahead and pull our taillight out. So next we can go ahead and unplug our bed light. And for this one, it's a little bit tricky because the release is so close to this cutout here. So if you want to get a pick or something like that, you can go ahead and press down on it. And you can go ahead and release your connector for that. So next we can go ahead and disconnect our main harness, which is located underneath behind our tailgate and bumper. So we'll go ahead and under the truck and disconnect our main connector. So now that we're underneath the truck, we've located our main connector for our harness here, and we'll go ahead and release our red safety tab. Pop that back, and go ahead and press down and release your connector, and then we'll fish that back up through and remove our taillight. So now we can go ahead and fish our harness up through and remove our taillight. And once you have this completed on this side, you can go ahead and repeat this process for your other side.
So now we have our new taillight. We're going to get our main wire fed down through our bed. Just feed that down, let that hang underneath. We're going to grab our small connector and plug that into our bed light here. I know it's kind of hard to see. So you're gonna plug that in and then secure that locking tab down. Then we're just gonna line up our two mounting points. You see a stud here and here. That will go into these two here. Line everything up. And you get a good tap in place. All right, now that we have our taillight in place, we're gonna grab our two supplied 10mm bolts and thread those in. We're gonna grab our ratchet with 10mm socket and tighten that down. So now we're underneath our truck. I've routed our wire up over our frame rail here and brought it down to our connector. We're just gonna plug that in, secure our red locking tab. Now that you have this taillight all secured and plugged in, you can go to repeat those same steps on the other side of the truck. And that wraps up our install of our LED taillights with a black housing and smoke lens for a 2019 and newer Silverado 1500 with factory halogen taillights. And remember, for everything Silverado, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.